A simple eye model could completely misinterpret how a Stegosaurus felt, and that's a risk we can't afford to ignore. Imagine a world where these gentle giants are misrepresented, leading us to misunderstand their true nature. While eye is hailed as revolutionary, it may actually steer us away from accurately grasping the past. Scientists use eye to analyze fossils, bringing the Stegosaurus to life in stunning detail, but beneath that impressive exterior lies a troubling reality. With every pixel added to their digital representation, vital emotional signals and stress indicators are often overlooked. Picture a Stegosaurus, once thought to roam freely, actually struggling in silence due to misunderstood stress signals. How might we misinterpret these emotional cues? Eye acts like a mirror, reflecting only part of the picture. It processes data but lacks the instinctive understanding of an experienced paleontologist, making it prone to errors. What does this mean for our beloved Stegosaurus? Imagine visiting a museum and gazing at a towering Stegosaurus, its plates gleaming under the lights. But what if that image is misleading? What if that creature symbolizes anxiety, its posture revealing an inner struggle? This is the hidden danger distorting the narrative of history. As we rush to adopt eye, we risk overlooking the emotional aspects of these long-lived creatures. We see data, but we don't see feelings. This disconnect could lead to a future where our understanding of these magnificent animals is not just limited, but misleading for generations to come. So what can we do? It starts with mindfulness. Experts need to integrate emotional intelligence into eye programming. Imagine scientists working alongside technology, not just to recreate fossils, but to uncover the emotional lives of these ancient beings. Before we conclude, consider this: what if the Stegosaurus could tell its own story? What emotions would it express? Stress, joy, fear? These are the layers of history we must strive to understand, not merely recreate. The next time you marvel at a dinosaur in a museum or on a screen, remember the complexities behind that image. In the world of eye, every detail matters, and the hidden threats, like the Stegosaurus warning signs, are often the ones we need to pay closest attention to. Stay curious, stay aware, and let's keep the conversation going. Imagine strolling through a lush prehistoric forest when suddenly a massive Stegosaurus appears before you. Exciting, right? But what if I told you that this scene might not be as safe as it seems? There's a more complex side to the stories we hear about these incredible creatures. Many people view the idea of bringing extinct species back to life. However, beneath that excitement lies a web of potential dangers, particularly the risks posed by artificial intelligence in this delicate process. Picture scientists using advanced algorithms to resurrect dinosaurs like the Stegosaurus. It sounds amazing, but what happens when the lines between fact and fiction start to blur? The models we create could misrepresent their biology, leading to a misunderstanding of the essence of these ancient beings. Consider how easily misinformation spreads in our digital age. If I reconstruct a Stegosaurus inaccurately, we might end up with a facade, an artistic interpretation rather than an accurate representation. Can you imagine walking through a museum and seeing a creature that never existed the way we believe it did? Now let's dig a little deeper. In our excitement to explore the past, what if we overlook the ethical implications? Think about the creatures we have today. When we manipulate their genetics, are we not playing God? This mindset can set dangerous precedents. Imagine a world where we create hybrids and predictable creatures that never roamed the earth. We risk unleashing something we can't control. What if, instead of marveling at a Stegosaurus, we face the unintended consequences of our curiosity? As we navigate this fascinating frontier, we must tread carefully. The thrill of discovery shall't blind us to the risks we might be taking. What if the very tools designed to enlighten us ultimately obscure the truth? Before we dive into this journey, let's pause for a moment. What does it truly mean to understand an extinct species? Is it enough to rely on eye, or should we seek deeper, more authentic connections with the past? The takeaway: as we stand on the brink of potentially bringing creatures like the Stegosaurus back to life, let's remember to question everything. We owe it to Orsulfsund, to the history of our planet. If you found this as thought-provoking as I did, consider joining the conversation. What are your thoughts on the future of reconstructing our ancient past? Your insights matter. Imagine a world where the majestic Stegosaurus roams the earth once more. Exciting, right? But what if I told you that bringing this dinosaur back could come with hidden dangers that many overlook? While some believe technology can perfectly recreate these ancient giants, there's a darker side to this excitement that often goes unspoken. The rush to use AI to resurrect extinct species like the Stegosaurus is fraught with unexpected challenges. Are we truly ready for what this entails? Picture scientists unveiling a lifelike model of the Stegosaurus. Yet, behind the scenes, the data used for this reconstruction might be flawed. It's not just about gathering information, it's about interpreting it correctly. What if the AI misses crucial details that define the creature's existence? We often assume our tools can capture the essence of long-lived animals. But what if the algorithms are influenced by human biases? Imagine a child seeing a Stegosaurus for the first time, only to later discover it was depicted accurately. The disappointment could be profound. As excitement builds in the scientific community, history reminds us of the risks of reconstructing the past. Consider how many artifacts have been misrepresented over time. We could end up idolizing a version of the Stegosaurus that never existed, distorting our understanding of prehistoric life. The implications extend beyond dinosaurs. What if other extinct species are inaccurately brought back? The consequences could reshape how we view extinction itself. Are we interfering with nature in ways we can't fully grasp? Imagine walking through a park where a realistic Stegosaurus grazes peacefully. But what if it's not just a recreation? What if it's programmed with AI that misinterprets its behavior? This artificial creature could pose risks to both people and wildlife, making us question the wisdom of our choices. As we stand on the brink of a scientific revolution, it's exhilarating. Yet, we must acknowledge the underlying tension. The thrill of recreating the past shall't overshadow our responsibility to understand it. Here's the improved version of your script chunk. It's our responsibility to get it right. So take a moment to reflect: what kind of legacy do we want to leave behind? As we explore this uncharted territory with AI and extinct species, let's strive for accuracy, integrity, and a genuine commitment to understanding. Before you go, consider